guys, I just started my swatch for the Eda tee, as you saw from the last footage. And right now, the only active whip that I have is the Sporty Knit Skort by Florence Miller. And that project is huge. There are so many stitches. You increase a lot and it's ribbed. So I wanted something stockinette, which to that I'll say I am omitting the eyelets that the Eda tee has because I just want a basic striped tee. And the reason why I chose this pattern was because I've never done anything striped before, and you know, when I'm knitting, I always look for something new, a new technique, a new construction, color work techniques. Like, you know, I do crave something new, something that I can learn. And that's why I chose this pattern. And I think it's gonna be fun. I finally casted on the Eda tee, as you saw from the last clips. It is on a tiny cord right now, so it's hard to see anything. I will transfer to a longer cord today, and I'm actually using a different yarn than I swatched with. And I kind of knew that this would give me gauge, so I didn't swatch. But I just didn't like the stitch definition of the previous yarn that I swatched with. And I went to my local yarn store, and they basically really know me well at this point, and they let me exchange yarns if I didn't touch them. Like, if it's still in the bolt form, I can exchange it with different yarn. So I changed the other yarn with this Nako Kaliko or Kaliko, I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce it because it's a Turkish brand, but I also don't know what Kaliko means. It is a 50% cotton, 50% acrylic yarn, and I just bought cream and black. And so it's been good so far. It's a totally different neckline shaping. I don't want to give the pattern away, but like, you cast on stitches instead of increases, and I realized that I really missed doing a raglan construction because it is easy and fun. My only concern is if I'm gonna like the fit on me, because I kind of don't like raglans on me, but this is a different construction, so I have hope. Like other people, some people don't like circular yokes on them. I like circular yokes, but I don't like raglans, so we'll see how it goes. I got started with the stripes, but I got confused because in the pattern, the round starts with 2 raglan stitches. So your first 2 stitches are the raglan stitches, but in the support videos, the round starts with an increase. So not the 2 stitches, but increase. I was confused, but I think I gotta figure it out now. Also, because I was confused, I forgot to do the jogless trick in the beginning of the first stripe, so you can't really tell. There is kind of a jog, but I don't care, to be honest, because the stripes are so small. I don't think it really matters, but I was really confused there. Like, I kind of just went with it. I don't even know what I did. But yeah, and now I had a lot of learning to do. Now I am carrying the black yarn. Like, you trap it here and then you carry it upwards with the white, if you know what I mean. It was kind of confusing, but I think I got it now. Let's hope.
Eğitime nasıl yansıyor? Şimdi bize onu soracak psikolojide. Özellikle birinci, ikinci sınıfta.
Some comments on my project blog to reinforce the neckband also with a crochet chain. I've never really done that before, but looks really promising, so may also try that. I think I would have done that right after casting off the project because it's already stretched out a little bit. So if you are knitting this cardigan, I would recommend reinforcing the neckband. I think just because the button fronts and the cardigan is a little bit heavy, so it's just weighing down the neckband here and really stretching it out. So that's one thing that I don't really like about this design, but I think easily fixed with either the elastic or the crochet chain. And then the other thing is the sleeve length. So I knit this cardigan all to pattern because
Hey guys, I bought some new yarn yesterday. So you know the trend, right? Butter yellow. Well, mine is, I don't know if it's like butter yellow, but I bought some yellow yarn. I was actually gonna record some clips of my yarn store, my local yarn store, but I was in there deciding what color to get for like 20 minutes that I forgot everything. I was just like so focused trying to pick a color. So maybe next time I'll show you my yarn store. But let me show you what I got. So this is her. It's looking really yellow right now. What was that noise? Well, well, it is kind of, I don't think it's butter yellow, but I put it up to my face and this was the best looking one for me, I felt like. So it is Fibra Natura Cottonwood. It is 100% cotton and 50 grams is 105 meters. And this is the color 41 and 105. So, I mean, I think it's gonna look good. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna make with it. I think either the camisole number 10 or the sabai top. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for. I'll put a picture of the patterns that I'm thinking of here. And today, my favorite thing is Knitwear posted her camisole number 10, where she did the crochet edge detail. Like, she added that later, and I kind of really like that. Maybe I'll do that with this, but I have to swatch and see what gauge I'm getting. So maybe my gauge will be the factor when I'm picking the pattern, because sabai is 20 stitches and the camisole is 18 stitches. So we'll see. But right now I don't have any free cords, so I have to finish the body of the iriti, I think. Or maybe because I have so many whips, like they're not active whips, but I have so many whips that I don't feel comfortable starting an extra one right now. But we'll see what I end up making with this. I also wanted to give a little update on my Ida tea. This is how we're looking, and I want to say I like it more than I anticipated. Like, this is super cute. It's giving summer. It's giving, it is just giving. Hey guys, my cat is sleeping in the background. But I'm here to tell you that I've in fact cast something on. I know I said I wouldn't, but last night I felt a little overwhelmed because my exam is like a month away. There's not much time left. So I was a little stressed. I was like, I need something that will take my mind off this because I don't know. I just didn't feel good. And I chose the Poet Scarf by Sari Nordland. Let me show you a little close-up. This is how it's looking. I only knitted on this late last night. I think I casted this on at like 10 or 11 p.m. and I knitted a little bit more this morning. And as you can see, it's quite fast growing. And I want to say the tea version of this, the Poet tea, I don't like that. I'm just gonna be real with you. I think it looks a little too busy to my eye and it's just not my style. But the scarf is pretty cute. I don't have a problem with the stitch pattern. I just don't like it as a tee. Also, I am using a summer yarn. I think this was a cone that I don't know the exact content of, but I think it's a blend of viscose and cotton. So the vision for this is that I will use it as like a bandana. I've seen in the pattern photos that a model was wearing it as a bandana, and I've seen some other people on Ravelry also use it like that. So that's why I didn't go for a wool and mohair combination. I'm just making a summer version of it. And before I casted this on, I was actually swatching with my yellow yarn. I will show you that. This is how it's looking. I'm gonna be honest, it's a little bit more yellow than I would like. Like, it's a little bit more vibrant. I would have liked it more if it was a little more muted, but it is okay. I do like it. The stitch definition is nice, like crispy. You know, I'm a snob for stitch definition. I don't care if it has acrylic in it, but if the stitches look off, no, just no. Oh, I've also decided what I want to make with this. I am going for the sabai top because I like so, you know, there are two versions of the sabai top. One is just pure stockinette, no edgings. And the other one is you have ribbing on the neck, and then like under the sleeve, there are rib stitches also. And I saw on Ravelry someone didn't do the neck ribbing but did like the side ribs, and that's what I want to do. I don't want ribbing on here, but under the arms I want ribbing because I think that looks cool. And yeah, that is my update for you. I kind of abandoned the Sporty knit skort because I don't know. It's a big project and I know it's gonna take a long time, so it is a little demotivating to know how long it's gonna take. It would probably take me months, even if I was like only focused on it, because as I said, I don't have that much knitting time because of my exam. that is my update for you. If you watched till this part, I hope you enjoyed. It was my first time vlogging, so it might not have been the best, but that's okay. And I hope to see you in the next one.